Hello and welcome to our special program, To The Point. The main opposition party has been in news of late for a number of reasons, be it the elevation of Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi as the head of the campaign committee, or the resignation of the party patriarch L.K. Advani and then the subsequent withdrawal. Also recently, the split between BJP and JDU after 17 long years. Today, for more on this, we have with us senior leader of the party, former union minister and deputy leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. Sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First of all, coming to the latest development, that's the split between BJP and JDU. Why do you think this actually happened after 17 years of fruitful partnership between both the parties, I must say, wherein both BJP and JDU have benefited, specifically in the state of Bihar?
Well, this question should be asked from them, not from us. We worked together for 17 years. We were born to fight against the misrule of Lalu Prasad. You know, in the whole fodder scam, I had played a part. Sushil Modi, Nitish Kumar came late. The people of Bihar yearned for a change, and it was good governance going on. What happened suddenly? Nitish Kumar tells Mr. Rajnath Singh, Arun Jaitley that you decide your PM candidate in December 2013. Sharad Yadav, as their president, publicly says who becomes their campaign committee chief is their internal matter. What changed in 4 days? And let me take your question head on. If you have a problem with Narendra Modi, you could have resigned in 2002. You were the minister in Vajpayee government when the riot happened. Mr. Ram Vilas Paswan went out of the government. You publicly not only appreciated him, but called him as a material who can lead the country at some point in time. That is Nitish Kumar in 2003. Therefore, it is something very surprising. I would call it a rank political opportunism and the politics of convenience. In fact, I would like to elaborate it further. In making Mr. Nitish Kumar the leader, we have played certain part. In 2005, George Fernandez had a problem with him, late Digvijay Singh had a problem with him. We in the BJP, our top leaders included, almost pushed for his case. Atalji, Advaniji, Sushma Swaraj, Uma Bharti, Rajnath Singh, Arun Jaitley, late Pramod Mahajan, all of us were involved in campaign, Sushil Modi and myself. And we installed him as a leader in spite of great opposition from his own party. But we did it in the interest of Bihar. The people gave us mandate twice. Governance was well. Why this sudden reversal to undo the mandate? That is indeed a very critical question.
Did this split come as a shock and a surprise for the BJP?
No, to be very frank to you, it is with a great degree of pain, agony, not a question of shock. Because Bihar's mandate has been reversed and insulted in such a brazen fashion. That is a matter of, and people of Bihar are very angry, let me tell you. I have gone through surveys by various channels. If elections are held today, 66% of people of Bihar prefer Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister. Nitish Kumar only 22. 16 seats shall be won by BJP, JDU only 7, and Lalu Prasad 11. And 10% of Nitish Kumar vote will come to us. And there is one critical element I would like to highlight. In the recent Maharajganj Lok Sabha elections, Nitish Kumar candidate, who is a sitting minister of his government, lost by a whopping 1,40,000 votes. Huge margin. Though in the last so many elections, the margin of victory has been 5,000 to 25,000.
But till the time you were part of the coalition?
Yes. It is an indication of the trend. You know? And yet Mr. Nitish Kumar did not take the cue as to how people are thinking. So this whole decision will have a lot of, you would see, further incremental steps, and the reply will come in the Lok Sabha elections whenever they are held in Bihar.
But JDU leaders say, and specifically Nitish Kumar in his acceptance speech in the Vidhan Sabha after the trust vote said that it had become untenable for the JDU to continue in this coalition. Why do you think it had become untenable for the JDU?
This realization comes after 17 years. When he says outside forces are intervening, Sushil Modi toned up the entire finance of Bihar, widely hailed as a very competent finance minister. Did any outside force derail him? Nandakishore Yadav, present LOP there, as the road construction minister, has done a commendable job. Did any outside forces stop him? the health department of the BJP, the urban development of the BJP, all good work. Therefore, it was a collective vote to BJP and JDU. And it was a collective governance of both the parties. It was not only a political alliance, but a social alliance. But let me take Mr. Nitish Kumar's observation very squarely. If Mr. Narendra Modi becomes the Prime Minister tomorrow, will he not meet him? Will they not come to receive him at the Patna airport? Come on. You don't extend your politics of hatred like this. And I'm sorry for reverting again. If you did not like that man so much, you could have resigned in 2002. You didn't.
Okay, one very interesting development which took place just a few months before this actually happened. Not months, even few weeks, I must say. In April, your erstwhile partner JDU held its National Council meet in Delhi. They passed a political resolution. The political resolution clearly pointed out to the BJP that such and such things should not take place. The JDU says that we had forewarned the BJP. So did BJP did not see the warning, or did they chose to ignore these signals coming in from the JDU leader?
Well, he has been made only campaign committee chief. No? The PM decision has not been taken, the parliamentary board will take. Though Mr. Narendra Modi remains a very popular leader, the country is looking towards him. But I am on a different question. Why this veto? Do we say make Sharad Yadav the Chief Minister of Bihar and not Nitish Kumar? He is equally popular. From the same social combine of social justice, senior leader, have we said that? This question has to be answered. Does Mr. Prakash Singh Badal impose his wills like this, 86-year-old, or any other ally? Do we say to whom Nitish Kumar makes the minister or not? This kind of a veto, therefore I am coming again. This personal hatred is not a healthy sign in a democracy. And I am sorry, I am repeating again, if he becomes the Prime Minister, will Mr. Nitish Kumar, the CM of Bihar, meet him or not? You don't extend this kind of hatred politics. And I am sure it is going to boomerang very heavily on Mr. Nitish Kumar in Bihar itself. Wait for Lok Sabha elections.
Okay, great. We will continue this discussion with you, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, and we will definitely go ahead and would like to know the answers of questions such as, were there enough efforts made to save the coalition, to save the NDA, BJP, JDU combined in Bihar? But before that, let's take a short break out here. Welcome back. Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, senior leader of the BJP, is still with us. Sir, one question which has been asked in last few days is, were there enough efforts made by the leadership of the BJP to ensure that the alliance does not break, the JDU-BJP alliance does not break?
You are very right. Advani ji talked to Nitish Kumar, Sharad Yadav. Rajnath Singh talked to Nitish Kumar, Sharad Yadav. Sushma Swaraj talked, Arun Jaitley talked. All of us requested, publicly requested. I met Mr. Sharad Yadav. I phoned up Mr. Nitish Kumar. Therefore, it is not a case why you are doing it. We have been working so well. And repeated assurance was given that no decision on the Prime Minister has been taken. Therefore, again, why this volteface in 4 days' time? That reply they have to give. Yes, I would say Mr. Nitish Kumar has taken it. And one thing you must remember, the BJP, for the sake of people of Bihar, has suffered so much of humiliation. You recall in 2010, Narendra Modi came to Bihar. The lunch was withdrawn. We kept quiet. Even when our national executive meets in a Congress-ruled states, the CM, because of courtesy, extends a tea invitation. Here is my government, my state, what happened? Flood relief victims assistance was given, that was returned. You don't do like this, I'm sorry. Today, Uttarakhand is receiving assistance from all over the country. It must. Therefore, all the angularities, I'm sorry to say, arrogance and pathological hatred of Nitish Kumar against Narendra Modi does not gel with the norms of Indian democracy. That's all I will say, with great respect to him. And this behavior, I'm sorry to say, you have completely ignored the mandate of the people of the Bihar. And I'm sure they are quite angry.
If the alliance is over, many say that BJP has also reconciled to the fact that the alliance is finally over. If the alliance is over, why did your party MLAs walked out in the Vidhan Sabha when it came to voting on trust vote?
We had declared very clearly, here's the majority. We don't want to break the government. We don't want to destabilize the government. We had said very clearly. We made our point, we walked out. Number one. Number two, the issue of settlement of politics of Bihar is going to be the Lok Sabha elections. Whether people of Bihar will give a resounding no to the way he has broken up with the alliance, and you wait for the result.
You said you don't want to destabilize the government, but Nitish Kumar won the trust vote with the help of 4 independents, 1 CPI MLA, and 4 Congress MLAs. Do you think that it's going to be a stable government from here onwards? We have seen the examples in the neighboring state, Jharkhand, with both BJP and Congress-led governments.
First of all, let me clarify, Mr. Nitish Kumar leaving us and going to Congress, and Congress jumping on to support him, is throwing up interesting potential in the politics of Bihar. Lalu Prasad is still with the UPA. Congress has joined with Nitish Kumar. Now, what type of shape will it take? I don't know. It's very curious and interesting. The second political curious fallout is that Mr. Nitish Kumar in the year 2009 told the Prime Minister, when told that he was secular, that the Prime Minister is not the Vice Chancellor of a university to give certificate of secularism. Today, he has willingly accepted with thanks. Therefore, this whole politics of convenience, who is a secular, who is a communal, keeps on changing with times. And as I have said earlier, who knows, with a massive good performance by the BJP in May 2014, if elections are held then, it can be held even earlier. Even Narendra Modi can become secular at one point in time. But yes, we don't want to tell the people of Bihar that we have been the cause of the downfall of this government. But yes, it is inherently unstable. But how they manage it is their concern.
The Congress, interestingly, and you rightly pointed out, in fact, I would have asked you about the Prime Minister's remarks, but then the Prime Minister also said, in reply to a question, that there are no permanent enemies and there are no permanent friends in politics. So is that something which you believe is going to have a larger effect not only in the politics of Bihar, but on the politics at the central level as well?
All the indications are pointing towards Mr. Nitish Kumar veering away towards the Congress. It is good for us, because against the rank misrule, corruption and malgovernance of the UPA, led by Dr. Manmohan Singh and Srimati Sonia Gandhi, the BJP will emerge as the only shining alternative. Be it Lalu Prasad, be it Nitish Kumar, be it Mulayam Singh, be it Mayawati. Now all will have to be politically soft towards the Congress party. That is how I see it. Now, as far as no permanent friend and no permanent enemies, this lesson is required to be learned more by Nitish Kumar. And there is a historical anecdote I would like to tell you. In 95 Vidhan Sabha elections, Nitish Kumar's Samta party with George Fernandez got only 8 seats. Then he came to meet us in Mumbai Mahadiveshan when the so-called Hindutva, quote-unquote, ideological moorings of BJP was height. Who knows? After getting a serious drubbing by the people of Bihar, which I am sure he is going to get, some wisdom may dawn.
So do you believe that this particular theory of no permanent friends or enemies in politics still applies vis-a-vis BJP and JDU? There is still a window of opportunity left for the patch-up?
I can't say that, except to lodge a caveat. JDU is a combination of large number of committed anti-Congress people who have been schooled into anti-Congressism. Sharad Yadav, K.C. Tyagi, and Nitish Kumar. But the name Nitish Kumar is drifting towards Congress party. I do not see any possibility of his coming back. But how the party as an entity would respond to the challenges of being soft on Congress is for them to decide. Hum to tamasha dekhenge, being very frank.
JDU has interestingly also made one point, saying that, talking about, JDU veering towards Congress, there might be possibility of alliance and all that. Not yet. There is no final word, no commitment from either sides, either from BJP, either from Congress or from JDU. But JDU says that it's going to fight on all 40 seats in Bihar in 2014.
We shall also fight on all 40 seats. What is wrong? Don't misunderstand one thing. BJP contested 101, 191. They contested 139 plus 118. The strike rate of BJP has been nearly 90%. We are a powerful force. We contested 15 Lok Sabha seats, won 12. They contested your about 27, 28 seats, they won 20. There also our strike rate has been good. It is also a social alliance, a political alliance. It's stemming from the desire of the people to have an alternative governance in Bihar, which it was being run very smoothly. Now he has broken it. I'm sure the people of the state will respond in their own way.
Okay, good. We'll come back to you, Mr. Prasad, and we will continue this conversation, but we will talk on a different track as to other developments in your party, specifically Mr. Modi's elevation as the head of the campaign committee and your party's future strategy for 2014. But before that, let's take a short break out here. Welcome back. Deputy Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha and Senior Leader of the BJP, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, is still with us. So coming to the internal developments in your party, which has been, reason for discussion in several forums, be it the media or be it other forums. One event specifically, the elevation of Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi as the head of the campaign committee. There seems to be a lot of resistance to this particular decision from several leaders in the party. Why so? Was this not a unanimous decision?
First of all, if you are indicating toward Mr. Advani, Advani is our tallest leader. We all have great regard for him. He has taught all of us into the school of politics. He has publicly said that he is not uncomfortable with his elevation. He resigned. He has withdrawn his resignation. Certain issues are to be addressed by the president. That will be addressed. But as far as Mr. Modi's decision was there, all the top leaders were there in the Goa meet, which is the top body of the party, being the working committee. You must understand, Mr. Narendra Modi, because being a 3-term chief minister, and there's a very interesting anecdote you may have noticed, curious development. Mr. Nitish Kumar lost the Maharajaganj seat. On the same day, 6 elections in Gujarat, 2 Lok Sabha, 4 Vidhan Sabha, all held by Congress, all won by BJP convincingly from Congress. That is also very extraordinary. Mr. Narendra Modi today epitomizes good governance, impeccable integrity, hope. It is not an India of 80s and 90s. It is an India which has changed, aspirational India, 65% young people. They seek a better space for themselves, employment, growth, equity, country going forward. Therefore, this whole communal secular divide of 90s is no more relevant today.
So is he the face of the BJP for 2014?
Coming to that. But Mr. Modi generates hopes and enthusiasm. As far as he being the face as the PM is a question to be decided by the parliamentary board. I cannot say that. But yes, Narendra Modi is indeed very popular. He generates hopes. People see him as a decisive leader with impeccable integrity, in sharp contrast to the vacillation and corruption and malgovernance of the UPA led by Dr. Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi. And nothing can illustrate better. In my own state, Nitish Kumar's state, Bihar, his popularity as a PM candidate is 66%. Mr. Nitish Kumar is only 22%. I think that is an indication as to how people are thinking.
Okay, many critics of your party say, and this has been echoed, this particular sentiment has been echoed by the JDU leader, specifically Mr. Nitish Kumar as well, your erstwhile ally, that the Atal Advani era in BJP is now over.
That's a very interesting comment. Mr. Advani was a great criminal in their estimation in the year 90s, isn't it? And today, Mr. Sharad Yadav is claiming कि हमने Advani जी को रथ यात्रा में गिरफ्तार कराया था. And Lalu is saying, shut up, I had done it. You're also witnessing this. This level of who is more acceptable and who is not changes with time, you know. You can give all the explanation. But let me ask you a question again. What happened in 2002? How Mr. Advani, the so-called quote-unquote demon in their understanding, became an angel in 1998? Therefore, yes, as far as BJP is concerned, I quite see your point. That BJP is not a family concern. Generation changes keeps on happening. But there is a very voluntarily, natural and understanding, affectionate way of that happening, unlike the other parties. Therefore, never forget one thing. All the parties have broken or come together right from Jansang days, some people might have left. BJP was never split. And you may recall that Nitish Kumar was with George Fernandez. He is not with him. Mr. Sharad Yadav came 5 years later on. Would the JDU remain the same entity in the coming 10 years? Would you guarantee? BJP shall remain and always remain.
Okay, but many say that, and specifically, once again, since this has been a recent development, Nitish Kumar, the Chief Minister of Bihar, is also mentioned in his reply in Vidhan Sabha, has made some comments as well, that BJP has not done right in ignoring the man who brought the party from 2 seats to more than 100 seats.
We don't need advice from him to give respect to Advani ji. Yes, we are very proud that the way he changed the party. He will continue to guide, give us direction, be our leader, be our guardian. But how has Nitish Kumar treated Mr. George Fernandez, who ultimately catapulted him in the Samta party? He was the glue with the entire BJP. Where is Mr. George Fernandez? Unwell. But don't you forget, he was denied ticket to contest Lok Sabha. He contested independent. Therefore, we know all those things. I don't want to be deal into an area which is quite sensitive. We know how to give respect to our elders, and we shall continue to give. By the way, where are the other senior leaders of the socialist movement? And all these questions today, then why did you praise Mr. Narendra Modi so much in the year 2003 as a leader who can serve the country? Did Mr. Nitish Kumar utter the same word as the railway minister about other chief ministers when he had gone to inaugurate railway projects? That was only 1 year after Royd. And on a very serious note, what pains me, today India is peaceful. There is amity. There is bhaichara. There is no riot. In Gujarat, there is no riot. Muslims are having the highest growth rate in the country. Such a committee says that. Even raising a bogey, good luck to them.
Okay, what is going to be your party's strategy for the 2014 general elections, which is less than a year away, given the fact that one more ally, that is JDU, has left the NDA bus now?
First of all, on the second part of it, a strong BJP is important to have a glue to have more alliances. I am asking a very blunt question. Why are you interviewing me today? Because I am the deputy leader of principal opposition. Had the BJP had only one member in the Rajya Sabha and 2 in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha TV would never have talked to me. That's a hard fact. Therefore, a strong BJP can only become the glue for NDA and opposition unity. We had none in 96, only one, Samta. In 1998, we had 20. In 99, we had 26. Who knows? Once the BJP crosses more than 200, which is bound to cross, we may have 30 more. Because there are 2 strands in India, anti-Congress, pro-Congress, secular, communal. And these 2 doctrines of convenience are banded depending upon the nature of political result. And once the BJP does well, which is bound to do very well, I am sure the BJP have large pool of parties willing to support.
You said there are 2 strands, pro-Congress and anti-Congress. Is there no space for something known as Third Front or the Federal Front, for which your erstwhile ally Nitish Kumar was in talks with Mamata Banerjee and one of your other erstwhile allies, Mr. Naveen Patnaik of the BJD? Is there no space for an alliance, something like that?
Third Front is history. It has no relevance for the present and no promise for the future. People have seen their repeated failed attempts. Let me reply one query to you, one answer to your query. We will come with a defined agenda of governance for the future as to what we wish to do for the country. Against the stinking corruption and misrule of the UPA, we will come with a very extraordinary agenda of governance. And yes, when the national growth rate is -5, why is it that in spite of all this, all the BJPA state governments have been doing 10% plus growth rate? Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, and even my own state of Bihar to date has been doing. We have been a part of the governance. Therefore, we have a very impeccable record of governance. I hope the people of the country would surely give us a chance.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time and thank you for being on Rajya Sabha television. So this was Deputy Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha and Senior Leader of the BJP, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, talking about his party's future plans in 2014 as well as split with JDU. We'll come back next week with a different personality on a different topic. Till then, keep watching Rajya Sabha television.